guys, this is Dr. Kelsey, and it is September, and this is Dachshund month that we're focusing on. And we've got Nash here and Cooper, two Dachshunds. Aren't they cute? And they're hanging out with us today, so I thought we'd do a little video about Dachshunds and their back issues. And so I thought I'd talk about that. So here we go. So Dachshunds do have, unfortunately, they can get what are called ruptured discs. You probably heard of that in people. Maybe your friends or family or yourself may have had that issue. And that is basically where this is a kind of a model. And if you see this rod here, that is the spinal cord of a dog, okay, or meant to mimic that, right? And in between each vertebra, you see this kind of whitish anatomy here, and that is the disc itself. Now the discs come in two layers. There's an outer fibrous layer that's kind of, thicker and harder, and then the inside, think of it, you want to eat that bone? Think of the inside like a jelly-filled donut. So in that disc, when it ruptures, it pushes up and it bulges and it puts pressure on the cord. And that obviously causes pain. And when it pushes pressure on the cord, a lot of times these Dachshunds, they will come in, of course, with back pain along their back usually, and we'll talk about another version of it. And they might be really slow in their back end, like their back legs may not work. They may be kind of dragging them. They may walk very hunched up, so their back is arched, and an arched look of it when you see a dog walking like that. So about 70% of Dachshunds that get back issues, it's usually back here in kind of the middle of the back. About 30% of them can occur, the ruptured disc or bulging disc can occur up in their neck, okay? So sometimes they'll be real stiff and they'll be slow walking, and again, we'll check that. Now, a lot of times we do x-rays on them and assess their back and the discs themselves and how wide and how narrow those discs are, as well as, of course, we put our hands on them, do a physical exam and everything. Then we start talking about treatment. Now, treatment can come in different varieties because it just depends on how severe their back injury is. Sometimes they have a completely ruptured disc, okay, and again, they're not using their back legs at all. And obviously that is a major emergency, okay? And that, if your dog was doing that, you need to definitely get them in. Most of those dogs pretty much have to have surgery, and that's really the only way to repair or fix those. Not every dog has to, probably 30%, maybe 40 end up having to have some surgery. And with surgery, it's very effective. It's not foolproof, but it's a very effective means of treating dogs with back injuries. Then, tiered down from there, a lot of times we'll actually do laser therapy on their backs, and we'll probably do another video separately about that. But laser therapy can be beneficial for the pain and inflammation that's occurring. And then a lot of times we'll put them on steroids or anti-inflammatories, muscle relaxers, and just general pain medications. So there's 2 or 3, sometimes 4 different pain medications we might use, and then reassess the dog in 3 days to a week and see how they're doing. So unfortunately, Dachshunds are a breed that do get back injuries, and that's a little bit about that, and we'll discuss a little bit more in a few other videos, kind of go into a little more detail.